Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge Day 54. Today we're talking about our super process. I'm going to talk about that first. It's the process that we came up with last month that we're going to cover every month this year in order to get comfortable with it and have it as another tool in our toolbox on a subconscious level. So we're automatically running challenges, goals, things that come up, opportunities, or setbacks through this process so that we get the best possible result by taking the best action for us whenever something comes up. I'm explaining that well. By the end of the year, I'll be explaining it very well. So super, the S stands for specify your target. Now, it's kind of different than some of the S's we could come up with, but this year it's specify your target. We're going to focus first and foremost on what do we want. So think about a situation with respect to confidence, since we're working on confidence this month, that you either want something or you're having a challenge in an area that you want to get rid of and alleviate. But if you've got a challenge, I want you to flip the switch on that and think about exactly how you want the situation to be. What do you want the target to be? Maybe you do not feel confident speaking in front of large groups and you're in charge of a company that's growing fast, and you know that before you know it, you're going to have to be at least saying a couple coherent sentences in front of a large group of people. So pick something, share in the comments below what you're going to be working on. You can be as specific or non-specific as you want in your target, but make sure that in your mind and in your notebook and in your challenge journal, you've gotten written down the specific area of confidence that you're working on. I would think a lot of people will have something about public speaking. A lot of people have something about knowing more about a certain area or aspect of their business, etc. For example, I want to figure out what to do with my YouTube channel. And it ties into another challenge that I'm doing. I'm doing a 6-month challenge in someone else's community on the school platform. And so I want to be able to use my YouTube to bring people to my school about page to bring them into my community, which happens to be Supersize Your Business community. So if anybody's interested in that, hit me up and ask. It's freemium, so it's free right now to be a part of that. And I will tell you, it is the thing that I personally have been looking for a couple of decades as I've been running and growing and building and supersizing my own businesses. So often, I don't know if it's everybody, I think it is, every entrepreneur, every business owner, we aren't, you can choose to be lonely, but a lot of times we actually are physically alone in what we're building and doing and creating. And it's awesome to have a group of like-minded people to bounce ideas off of, which is why we're going to have some cohorts. I don't like the word cohort. We're going to have some groups within the community that do different things depending on where you are in the development of your business. You know, it's not for it's for people that want to learn about how to grow and build and supersize their business, but the higher level things will be for people that have been in business for at least 5 years and are trying to create a business that makes the world a better place. I know that sounds trite, but it's absolutely true. If you don't want to make the world a better place and it's all about you, please do not join the Supersize Your Business community. If you want to spam, please do not join the Supersize Your Business community. All right, I'm on a tangent. So what's our topic today? Our topic today is you belong here. You belong in any room you choose to put yourself in. And that first and foremost needs to come from within you. We're focusing on confidence this month, so we need to realize that a lot of times we'll find ourselves in a room or at a party that we feel nervous at, right? Have you ever been to a party where you felt nervous because you didn't know very many people, or you didn't even know the host that well or the hostess? I think pretty much all of us can relate to that. Think back to some of your first college parties. That would be an easy way to tap into that and how that nervous but excited energy feels. I learned a long time ago to take scared and fear and get curious about it and say, okay, well, why am I feeling nervous about this? Why is this bringing up past situations that were ridiculous and that I've long since outgrown? Because that's a way to remind myself that if I've chosen to be in this room, I belong in this room. I find that a lot in masterminds and coaching programs, group coaching programs that I have been a part of. A lot of people get in there, they sign up for it, they pay big bucks. Been there, done that too. And they get in the room and then they never do anything because they feel like other people, they're comparing themselves to others who they feel like are so much further ahead than them. And usually it's just that there's people in the organization or that join the coaching program that have been doing it longer than you have. We have to get over comparing ourselves to other people, either higher or lower, or judging at all, and just focusing on what it is that we are trying to create. That's why we are starting this year's process with, what the heck do you want, right? We need to think about the specific target that we want, and we're going to go from there. Of course, tomorrow we're going to be like, okay, well, where are we compared to what we want? So, making ourselves think we don't belong somewhere, that is 99% of the time, if not 100% of the time, within our head and within us, and us telling ourselves stories that simply are not true. So take up space. Know that you belong. Speak up. Show up with curiosity and excitement instead of doubt, worry, and fear. Show up, ask questions, get involved. Be you, right? Be your authentic self. Be curious about other people, and they will be curious about you. That's probably my best networking advice. If you are curious about other people and interested in them, all of a sudden people are interested in you. I know that. You'll figure it out, right? I adopted another idea a long time ago, was that no matter what, I'm going to figure it out, right? And it might take me 100 tries. It might take me 100 different strategies or attempts, but I'm going to figure it out. And if you have that and belief in yourself, you can move mountains. So today, what are we going to do with respect to that? I want you to think about one place where you know you are not showing up 100% authentically, number one, or you're not even showing up because you're scared. And there are places I don't show up because I'm scared. I can give a school example. I do not post in the schoolers community yet because I feel like I don't deserve to. Why do I think I don't deserve to? Well, because my community is only at like 48 people and I haven't built it yet. And most of the people and this isn't true, but this is a false belief that I have. A lot of people just start off out of the gate posting in there and posting things. I think it's because my first 2 posts I accidentally posted in there were for my group, my community, and they got deleted. And it didn't hurt my feelings because I was like, oh my God, I did not mean to put it in there. Which, there's little nuances about different platforms that you figure out as you go along. So maybe that's my challenge this week, is I'm going to make sure I come up with and post something in the schoolers community. That would be a stretch for me. So maybe I'll do that. Not maybe. I will do that. I'm committing right now that I will do that. That's a specific target that I can go for. All right. I'm also starting a YouTube intensive class today as part of a VIP program in a community. And so there's a lot going on this week. But if I can help you, I want you to reach out and ask, because you absolutely positively belong here. If you're hearing my voice, you belong to my team, my group, my community, my family, my people, and I want to make sure you get what you need to be successful. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. Be super. Have a super day. Do the S. Specify your target. Share it in the comments below, and then step up and be brave, like I just was with the schoolers community thing. That's kind of embarrassing, given that I've been in business for 5 decades. You wouldn't think that'd be a no-brainer, but just like everybody else, I'm a human being and stuff comes up for me, even if I think I've dealt with it. All right. Have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.